Hey guys, this is the explanation for the PhET Molecular Shapes Lab. So this is a Canvas assignment, and what you will need to do if you're not used to doing this is read the instructions. It tells you exactly what to do. You click on this site, it'll open up a new tab, tells you to click on molecule and then these little check boxes on there, and then you'll answer questions based off of what this little simulation gives you. And so when you click on this, it's going to give you a site. So here's the site. I'm having video issues, so I'm trying to stay within a little frame of reference here. But whenever I resize things, it's been going away. So this is what should pop up at first. You'll click on model, and then it gives you this shape. And so what you will do is you will add and take away bonds and lone pairs just by clicking on them over here. Then if you click the little X, it takes them away. But in the instructions, it tells you to click on electron geometry, molecule geometry, and bond angles. Because every question in Canvas will ask you those three things. And so if you don't have them checked, it's not going to give it to you. And there's no other way that I would expect you guys to know what these are. And so anytime you add a lone pair, it's going to adjust things. Anytime you add a bond, it's going to adjust things. And so notice that there's no angle on the lone pair. It's only on the bonds, hence why they call it bond angles. When you get up to 6 of them, you get the max. You can have 6 total domains, bonds or lone pairs. And so depending on what they are, you could have different angles. So here I've got everything is a 90. And if I take away a couple of bonds and add a lone pair, those are still only 90s, but that one is 120. And so there's an option to where you have both 90 and 120 for bond angles. So you need to look all around, make sure all the angles are either the same, or if they are different, you know which one is different and how different it is. Okay? So if 90 and 120 is an option, then you've got all those different angles there. Then if you click remove all, you just go back to the central atom and it starts over again. And so first question, on mine at least, it gives me 2 bonds, 4 lone pairs. And so what I would do is set them up side by side, but every time I've tried to do that, my screen recorder stops. So I am just going to go back and forth. So again, 2 bonds, 4 lone pairs. So I click 2 bonds, 4 lone pairs. And so down here at the bottom is my electron geometry. It's octahedral. Molecule geometry is linear. And then if I look all around, the only bonds that are there is a 180. Remember, none of the lone pairs will receive an angle, just the bonds. And so octahedral, linear, and 180 degrees is what I'm going to choose on this one. Some some of them won't have a geometry and bond angle. It just kind of depends on how many you have. And so on the molecule geometry, none given is one of your possible options. Same thing with bond angles. It may not give it to you depending on how many bonds or lone pairs you have. So none given is an option on those two. But they all should have a molecular, an electron geometry. None given is an option, but you shouldn't have that. I don't think. You might, now that I think about it. There may be one instance, but it's an option there. So if it doesn't give you those and you know you have it checked, then none given is an option. And then again, you remove all, they go away. You can add a lone pair or a bond, double, single, triple, it doesn't matter. They all kind of do the same thing.